Welcome back to another segment of the MCR. Mac is to my left. My name is TJ. We're on multiple social media sites, multiple platforms. Mac informs me that we are one subscriber short of 50 on YouTube. Correct?
Yes, correct.
Okay. And like I said, we're on Truth Social. I especially want to mention Truth Social. So wherever you might be watching this video, thanks everyone for your support. For the old timers who've been watching us, you're well aware that Mac and I are extremely anti-rhino. As I like to say, gag me with a splintered wooden soup spoon. Just the disgust. We can call them rhino. I like to call them high road Republicans, blah, blah, blah.
I like to call them traitors.
And you know what? Pieces of excrement is what they really are. Well, let's just talk about the latest stunt Mitch McConnell has pulled. I saw this in one of my favorite news sites, and this is just disgusting. I'll have to breathe in and slowly because when I read this, it fired me up. Mitch McConnell has pulled money from a New Hampshire Senate race involving a retired General Donald Bolduc, and I think that I've heard it pronounced that way on the radio.
I think that's correct.
Yeah. Bolduc, and I did a segment on him like well over a year ago.
I remember.
Special Forces in Afghanistan, and he was part of the what they referred to as the horse soldiers.
Correct.
Okay, so and this guy has a legitimate chance of winning. He is slightly behind in the polls in New Hampshire, and this is the Senate race in New Hampshire. This is turning into a toss-up, and Mitch McConnell took money, and I'd like to get this accurate here. There is a Senate leadership fund. It's referred to as a super PAC aligned with Mitch McConnell. Mitch McConnell has pulled money from Donald Bolduc and given it to Murkowski in Alaska. And if you know anything about this race in Alaska, Murkowski, who I don't know how she tries to be this independent Republican when in fact I wish she'd just say I'm a true blue independent instead of
I'm a Democrat, which is she sides with them too often.
And the reason why this makes it even worse is there is a candidate, Trump-backed candidate by the name of Kelly, and I've heard it pronounced Tshibaka, Tshibaka, and I've heard it pronounced Tshibaka. Okay, Kelly Tshibaka, Trump endorsed, and in Alaska, and I know someone's going to correct me because this is very confusing. Alaska's got this voting system that it's really weird. They don't necessarily run the Democrat nominee against the Republican nominee. It's and I have it written down here if I could find it. Basically, the four top popular ones appear on the ballot.
California is similar in that they take the top
ranked choice. They call it ranked choice,
okay.
And it is just so screwy. It's screwy to the point that it favors Murkowski, even though this Kelly Tshibaka has a legitimate chance of beating Murkowski. Yeah. Now, if you recall, Murkowski is the one going back to 2010 when she was primaried out and she had her little tantrum, and in 2010 she won re-election as a write-in. And so there's a lot of history here with Murkowski, okay? And I'll tell you what, McConnell pulled money from Donald Bolduc for that crap.
Yeah, the Bolduc, because that was a House seat or a Senate seat?
It's a Senate seat.
Well, that's a big deal.
And he's got a legitimate chance. He's within a couple points. I don't know.
Going to what you said in the previous video, with the I forget the name of the poll, but with the 5-point swing.
Yeah. Right now,
he could be ahead.
Trafalgar has Bolduc 3 points behind incumbent Senator Maggie Hassan. And yeah, if you take the Trafalgar theory, this is a legitimate toss-up. And Mitch McConnell took money from him for this Alaska nonsense. And I just...
Well, Mitch McConnell piece of shit.
For those who think we are overreacting to this whole rhino crap, Exhibit A right here.
They got to go.
Right here.
And I mean, they got to go
by
any means necessary.
Just talking about it irks me. Just irks me. I mean,
you know what?
You know what?
I'll reach into my pocket for whoever runs against Mitch McConnell in his next Senate race, because he's going to run until he dies, because there's just too much money for him and his Chinese wife to steal.
And the hazard with Murkowski is, say we had 51-49.
She's going to vote with them.
Yeah, and then it's a 50-50, and we're in Kamala Harris.
Yeah, right.
And so goes the vote. And in a perfect world, Bolduc would win New Hampshire, and Shabaka would win Alaska. Problem solved. Mitch McConnell made both of those that much harder.
Yeah, I'll tell you what.
With one act.
If Lisa Murkowski left, if she got defeated by this other person, that's like a 2-for-1. That's a 2-for-1. That's like a 2-seat game, because then you don't have your which is she going to do crap going on every
Exactly. So I just wanted to drop that on Mac. He had no idea I was going to drop that on him. And I just tell you what, these rhinos, these high road Republicans, like I say, gag me with a splintered wooden soup.
I might do that someday, just to fulfill your wish.
Okay. Yeah. All right, that's all I got. Any final rant or
vote in person, vote red.
Yeah. So that's it. We'll catch you in the next segment. As always, be safe, watch your 6, and don't tread on me.